What's up, you guys? Welcome to BrewQ, and today we are sipping on the infamous Dogfish Head 120-minute IPA. So what is 120 IPA? Well, it's not just any double or imperial IPA. As the label implies, it is the imperial IPA, or India Pale Ale. Clocking in at 18% ABV. It has a 120-minute boil with continuous hop additions, and it clocks in at over 100 IBUs. So that's what Dogfish Head is. Anyway, so I got this bottle from a local bottle shop in my town. It was the only bottle shop to carry this beer. I mean, this is a very limited availability, and it was just the 120th day of the year, and that's when they launched the 120-minute IPA, which is kind of cool. But he was the only one to get it, and he only got 12 bottles. 12, that's it. So, of course, me, at $10.99 a bottle, I go and I purchase a 4-pack, and people are looking at me like, what's this crazy guy doing spending 44 bucks on a 4-pack of beer? And, of course, they just don't get it. So beer connoisseurs, beer enthusiasts really, really understand the amazingness of this beer. And as you can see right here on the top, all of their imperial, like high gravity, heavy hardcore beers come with that yellow kind of like hazard warning label to it. So I've had it before at a tap room down the road from where I live, and I had it once, no, twice. No, I had it 3 times, but during the same time that they had it on tap. So, I mean, I've had this beer before, and it is absolutely phenomenal. However, I have never had it in a bottle. So I'm excited to taste this, obviously. So Dogfish Head is all about experimentation, trying new things, pushing the barrier, going around the world, and taking these old school recipes that haven't been seen in tons of years, and then they replicate them and duplicate them, and they make their own version of it, and then they do test batches and put it off to the main market. So yeah, I'm excited. And obviously, no, I am not going to be consuming this entire bottle. I'm going to be pouring a little bit into this snifter, and then I'm going to be capping it with this, because I do not want to be in bed by, what time is it, like 3:30? I do not want to be in bed by 5 o'clock tonight. That's not my intention or my plan, and I'm not doing that. So, all right, I'm excited. I think I covered the basics. I've got this 4-pack sitting in my fridge. Now it's 3. It's going to be about 3 8/10 after this, so let's see what happens here. That's it. No mas. Now, I got to be honest, I am really surprised that it has this much head to it, or this much foam, because really boozy beers, really anything over like 13, 14, especially 15%, have barely any head on them, because obviously with the alcohol being less viscous than water, it really worsens the head retention on high boozy beers. So, all in all, let's take a look at color. It's actually a little bit lighter in color than the 90-minute. And the 90-minute is awesome. 60 minutes awesome. It's actually like in between the 60 and 90-minute IPA color, actually. So just really nice, golden, hazy. Just has that nice unfiltered orange hue to it. Looks awesome. Awesome, awesome. Ooh, booze. Booze. That's a boozy beer. Boozy beer. 18% boozy. But really heavy, malt forward, awesome citrusy notes to it. Lots of orange, even a little bit of like peaty note, a little smoky peaty note to it I get. And then there's that booze. The end and the beginning of each sniff is booze, which is why I only poured this much. So let's give this bad boy a shot. Super malt forward, as with any high gravity beer like that, because it's going to have a bunch of residual sugar left in that puppy after fermentation. Awesome hot bitterness. But because of the continuous hopping method that Dogfish Head does, it's super hoppy, but not overly bitter. Instead of the standard editions, it's just this nice stream of bitterness. Definitely malt forward. Kind of has like a Maris Otter, Fawcett kind of a note to it. Wow, it's like syrup. It's like beer syrup. Like, no joke. It's a viscous beer. It is a super viscous beer. I do not recommend. This is not a beer that you're out with your buddies with, and hey, let's split a 6 pack of this 120. No, 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 no. This is a beer that you spend $11 for a 12 ounce on, so you can cellar it or celebrate special occasions with it. I'll probably crack one open when my wife and I have our first year anniversary. You know, I'll crack it open. I don't know if someone has a kid or something. You know, something to celebrate. Maybe that's not a celebration though. I don't know. Anyway, this is a phenomenal beer. If you can find it in your area, and by the way, I just recently was able to get this back in my area because of all the bickering and fussing between distributors and all this stuff. And finally, for like the past 6, 7 years, we haven't been able to have it. And then at the release party, they launched it and had a bunch of their Dogfish, Jesus, already hitting me. Holy cow. No, Dogfish had beers on tap to launch, and this was one of them. So that was the first time I had the 120 was at this tap room. Anyway, dude, if you guys can get this beer, definitely get it, age it, drink it to celebrate. I saw a video with it was kids trying to chug it. Don't do that. Don't be treating the 120 like that. Not cool. So all in all, this is a super awesome, boozy, celebratory, very limited release special beer. And when you consume it, enjoy it slowly. I took it out of the fridge about 20 to 30 minutes before I cracked it open because you don't want to drink a beer like this freezing cold or in a frosted glass like you Coors Light lovers out there. Anyway, so this is good, man. Beer is more than science, it's an art. So chew on that the next time you're sipping on some craft, all right? Until next time, take care, you guys.